Yo, what's up, Mizzy Nation? Here we are, Kingdom Hearts Episode 9. Really getting into the thick of things here. And before we jump into this video, before we have some more fun, I just want to take a moment and look over our characters. I did do some grinding off screen for 2 reasons. I'll explain why on this exact level in just a second. So, we're going to go and hit the pause button. Now, as you can see, Sora's level 16, Donald's level 14, Goofy's level 18. We go click on status here. Here's our strength, our defenses, and our EXP to next level. Now, I went from 13 to 16. I went all the way to 16 because level 14 you get nothing special, it's just an HP buff, so you get more health. But Donald, when he levels up to, I think it was 12 at the time, would have been 12, he gains one of his more important abilities, which is MP Haste. As you can see, it says it boosts the MP recovery rate in battle, allowing more spell casting. So, to make him more useful, you want him casting more spells. So, that is why I leveled up the first time. That's one of the main reasons for abilities and stats are the 2 reasons why I grinded to these certain levels. Goofy gained Treasure Magnet, not really a big thing, but he gained it, so we'll look at it. So that was the first level. The second level, which when I got to level 15, this was the most crucial because we got a defense buff as well as one of the most important abilities in the entire game next to dodge roll, guard. If it says you guard against an enemy attack by pressing the square button. So when we press the square button, there, I'll show you. Press the square button, he does this little block attack. Now, you can't hold it. He's not going to hold the block, so you have to time it. That makes it a little bit difficult sometimes, but you have to time your block. But that is one of the most crucial abilities in the game, and so I had to make sure I got to at least 15 so we can unlock that ability and go ahead and use it. Then 16 granted us another HP buff, and I figured that this was a good time to stop. I believe next level we'll get a strength buff, so if you want to go to 17 you can go ahead. Also, just saying that it's not the same for every playthrough, so if you're doing it different you might be having different rewards for your levels. But if you're following me, this is my reasoning for why I got to this level and then stopped. Some more things. Donald and Goofy both have 2 protect chains now, and I also went to the item shop to buy them a better weapon. So this is the Morning Star. This is what he had before. So you can see his strength was down. Now his strength is up. Not really a big deal with Donald. He's not going to be hitting a lot of things, but you know, a better staff is a better staff. But Goofy's, however, Goofy's went from 11 strength, buffed his attack to 2. Now it's a smaller shield, so well, actually it's not a smaller shield. It is a little bit smaller. It's a smaller shield, so he can't defend as well, but he's got a lot more attack power now, which is great. So that is just the update of where we are at. And now we're gonna go ahead and try and take on Cerberus. So let's talk to him. Let's real quick see what he has to say. I hope Herc's okay. Wish I could go in. Well, you can, but you're not going to. So we're gonna go ahead and go in. Kid, you're not entering the arena, are you? This ain't just some match. This is for real. I'm not afraid. You can say maybe I'll wait if you don't want to go in yet, but I'm not afraid, so I'm gonna say I'm not afraid. You can decide if I'm hero material or not. Careful, kid. Boom, Phil. Now who's the hero? Who's the hero now?
I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack!
So, this is Cerberus. He's pretty tough if you're not ready for it. He's gonna walk around and shoot those fireballs at you. They don't do too much damage, but they can get annoying because they home in on you. Then you're just supposed to attack the 3 heads here. So when he does this, he's gonna stop and he's gonna chomp. And this does a lot of damage. But you can block it if you time it right. And it stuns him. Ooh. Sorry if my commentary dips from here. I gotta be zoned in. Ooh. Are Goofy and Donald dead already? Yep. So if you stay kind of like underneath him, he can't hit you with those fireballs. And then he's gonna do that attack again. Ah, come on, I blocked. I blocked. Alright, this is not working out.
This should help.
Woo. I already gotta use another push. This is not gonna turn out great. I'm just gonna let you know right now. Not feeling this one. So I'm just gonna hug him. That way. Oh. Alright, here's the last attack. He does this, like, he'll breathe darkness into the ground, and then these come out, and they follow you, and they try to anticipate where you're gonna go. But if you dodge roll a lot, they can't keep up with you. Those do a surprising amount of damage for such a, well, it looks like a miniature attack. But just dodge roll, stay kind of close to him, because he's gonna try and combo that with the fireball. Woo! Because it's an ongoing attack, so. And if you're gonna get hit when he bites, you might as well just wait. You might as well just take, like, when he does that, that's gonna do more damage than if he attacks you with one, obviously. So just stay out of the way of the big one. Woo. Oh boy. But this fight can get pretty daunting sometimes. Especially as it gets later to the fight and he's doing more things and you're running out of healing items. Ah. Alright, hold on. He hit me. Seriously? No way. Alright, I'm gonna die. I forgot to equip the good items. Oh wow! Oh, I did not expect that to kill. Alright.
Thus, I do hereby dub the Junior Heroes and confer upon the full rights and privileges to participate in the games. Further...
Hey, what do you mean, Junior Heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
So, what does it take?
Well, that's just something you'll have to find out for yourselves. Just the way that I did.
No problem. We'll start by proving ourselves in the games.
There ain't gonna be any games for a while. Gotta clean up the mess from that last battle first.
Okay, we'll be back.
I still can't believe that Squirt actually beat Cerberus.
Just between us, I'd already worn Cerberus down by the time the little guy jumped in.
My lips are sealed.
Alright, so with that exciting fight coming to a conclusion, let's go check out some of the new stuff we got. So, we got the hero license, a certificate declaring the bearers junior heroes, and we also got, we're going to go ahead and I will do that later. We also got a new piece of equipment called the Inferno Band. Reduces fire and dark damage by 20%, also raises defense. So, you can kinda, I mean, it's up to you. Slightly raises max HP and strength. You know, if you want to take away some strength for some more defense buff, you know, I don't see the problem. You know, you can. We're gonna get a strength upgrade anyway, so why not? Why not? We'll take some defense. We'll take some defense. It's always good to be able to take a couple hits. As you can see in that fight, it came in handy having a decent defense stat. So, alright. Where do we go from here? Oh, our man Cloud's sitting on the stairs. Let's go talk to him, see what he has to say. After he demolished us.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah.
So, why did you go along with him anyway?
I'm looking for someone. Hades promised to help. I tried to exploit the power of darkness, but it backfired. I fell into darkness, and I couldn't find the light.
You'll find it. I'm searching too.
For your light? Don't lose sight of it.
How about a rematch sometime? Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
I think I'll pass.
Sora learns Sonic Blade. Now, Sonic Blade is a different kind of ability that I'm going to go ahead and talk about right now. Slash an enemy while rushing past. Select follow-up attack at right time for a combo. Mid-range attack costs 2 MP. Now, there are certain abilities in the game that are just like this, where when you equip them, when you're in battle, you'll be prompted to use the triangle button to use Sonic Blade. And it costs 2 magic to use. Now, if you're not going to be using these magics a lot, I don't see the damage in go ahead and equipping that. But for someone like me who wants to kind of save it and keep it on reserve just in case, as you can see in that last fight, I needed some magic just in case. Sonic Blade wouldn't have done that well in that fight because Cerberus's heads were never toward the ground a lot. It wouldn't have hit anyway. But obviously you don't get Sonic Blade until after. But I'm just saying there's abilities where you can use them and they're good, but they cost magic. And sometimes you're not going to want to use those abilities to save the magic for different uses. So it's really up to you. But I'm not gonna equip it for right now. I may equip it if I want to show it off later, but for right now I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it unequipped. So with that being said, Olympus Coliseum is pretty much done for right now, and we're gonna go ahead and exit the world.
He's strong. He's kind. He's always there for you. And he's handsome to boot. He's perfect. Perfect. Perfectly infuriating. He makes me crazy. Wait a minute. What are you worried about? All the pieces are in place. Relax. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's what you do. Let Hercules train the kid. In the next games, I'll take care of them both. Who invited you to the party? Stay out of this. This is my show.
As you wish. Fight to your heart's content.
So as you saw, Hades kind of has his own little agenda. They're working under Maleficent, but he's kind of got his own thing going on. So now is an interesting situation. What next? I said in the previous video that I was going to do 2 videos per world. So I don't want to start the next world just quite yet. I think for the remainder of this episode, I'm going to go back to Twilight Town. Or, not Twilight Town, Traverse Town. Thinking of different game. Traverse Town. And we're going to go look at some of the stuff that I haven't gone over yet, such as chests, Trinity marks, stuff like that. And also at the same time, kind of talk about the channel a little bit, and what's going on, and what are my plans for the channel these next couple of weeks, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and fly back to Traverse Town. Woo. That was an exciting fight. I really thought that I was going to have to redo the Cerberus fight. And I'm glad I don't, because as you can tell, it's not exactly a short fight. It does take a little bit of time, but apparently we were at a good enough level to where we could just barely make it, and to be honest with you, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about it. Not gonna complain about it. Put up a Minecraft video yesterday, I believe, last night, and there was some there's some audio issues with it. Not on my part, but on my friend's part. We're working on figuring that out. That way, when we roll out more Minecraft content, it'll be fixed. Fortunately, we decided not to mass record the Minecraft content, so if we fix the audio issues, it'll only be just for that video, and the rest will be fixed. So we can rest assured there that it shouldn't happen again once we get it fixed. But that being said, I don't want to put up a video until it's fixed. So we're gonna be messing around with it today. I'm gonna try and have another Minecraft video up tonight. But like I said, withholding that the audio works, that'll be that's the X factor in whether or not I'm gonna put it up or not. What else here? I'm really pumped about the Dark Souls video. If you watched the Minecraft video, you would have heard me talk about me grinding up to get enough stats to where we can use the Black Knight sword, and sure enough, I have the stats for it, so now we can use it. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to be recording another episode of Dark Souls and uploading it. That way, you guys can see how much of a beast this thing is. So here we are, back to Traverse Town. We're just going to go ahead and land in the first district. Do 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 do. Wasn't necessary, but I did it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Alright, so we got the Trinity mark that was in this corner. If you go to your left, you'll see this like coffee shop looking area. And lo and behold, there's another Trinity mark, so let's go ahead and hit it. And it'll teleport us up here. And as you can see, up here, there's a nice and wonderful chest with a postcard. Now, what's a postcard? What is it for? Let's take a look. Drop it into the red mailbox. Where's the red mailbox? Right here in the first district. Go ahead and drop it in. Send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Whoops. Sent first postcard. Got a cottage. What's a cottage? Well, it's similar to a tent. A tent full restores the party's HP, can only be used from the menu. A cottage is HP and MP, can only be used from the menu. Pretty useful item, I guess. I don't use them a lot because I just hit a save point and it fills it up for me. Now there's also another chest in this diner. Examine that. It will not open. There must be some secret to opening it. A lot of people think that you just kind of gotta wait or further into the game or talk to this lady. They say there's an underground cavern on the outskirts of town, but she doesn't tell you anything. So what you actually have to do, if I'm correct, is you have to use Blizzard and knock out these candles.
Deep freeze.
And you'll hear the little sound, and now you can open up this treasure chest. Defense up. Now, these right here raises defense by 1, can only be used from the menu. When you see a power, I think it's a power up, an AP up, or a defense up, you want to use those on Sora and Sora only. As you can tell, they raise your stats, and they're very, very crucial to making it through the game on Proud Mode. So whenever you find one, use it immediately on Sora. Every single one, because they let you use more abilities, they let you have more strength and more defense, and they're permanent. So always good items to be on the lookout for. I know where a few are by memory, but not all of them. So some I'll be able to tell you where they're at, some I won't. Now we haven't gone into this building. I have when I was grinding. This is the item shop I was talking about. Let's go ahead and look in here. Alright, so if you talk, we got the, these, what would you call them? I forgot what they're called, oh no. It's Huey, Dewey, and Louie, okay? And they have items. But he's the shop owner, or shopkeeper, clerk, or whatever you want to call it. Hey there, what do you want? What am I supposed to ask? Oh yeah, do you want to buy or sell? I'm here to shop. He sells items, healing items. He also sells Donald's and Goofy's weapons. Now there's some decent, they're decent weapons. They're having a look at. But they're not, I mean, you can find better ones in the field. So they run you about, as you can see, $4.50 a piece, and they're pretty. I mean, they're good to pick up along the way. So don't buy this thing right here, the Warhammer staff for Donald, because as you can see, it reduces the max MP by 1. Now Donald's a spellcaster. Why would you want to reduce his magic? You wouldn't. So if it says it's going to reduce his magic, don't even waste your time using it. You want to give him as much magic as possible, that way he does more damage with his spells and can somehow likely stay alive just a little bit longer. Now Goofy Shield, it all depends on what kind of, I guess, partner you want Goofy to be. If you want him to be kind of like a aggro guy, where he'll go into the boss and get the boss's attention and be able to take a bunch of hits, then you can get him a bigger shields. That way he has a higher defense stat, not a high attack stat. Now, I give him a lot more attack. My reason being, I think 2 attackers are better than 1. So, plus he can still generate the aggro, and if we're both attacking the boss or the enemies, it doesn't really matter who's doing the most or who's doing damage and who isn't, because we'll both be doing damage. So that's how I see it. But if you want him to soak up hits and just be able to distract the enemies and stuff, go for it. That's all. I've done that before. It's a very good route to go. You can also sell items to him, but I don't really have anything worth selling, so there's that. So I was gonna go ahead and cover the first district. There's some more stuff in the second district, but we can cover that, I guess, at the beginning of the next video before we head on to the new world. But for now, oh, also, real quick, there's a fireplace here. There are traces of a fire. If you lock onto that and cast fire, it lights it. If you examine the fire burning brightly, you can now, it does something, I'm sure. I can't exactly remember, but you can jump up here and open this chest, and you get a mithril shard. Once again, something we'll talk about at a later date. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and end this video off. This somewhat, just kind of more informative and kind of like a tying ends together episode. Let's see, did I miss anything? Not really, not anything I can't cover in another video. I might roll out another channel update video sometime next week, because I have figured out the streaming on my computer. I have figured out how to set it up, so I kind of want to have some dates set for different games I got. But we'll talk about that, like I said, in the channel update video sometime next week, maybe a little bit sooner, but we'll see. It is the weekend, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to be doing some good recording. But I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I thank you guys for watching every video, because literally every view means a ton to me and the channel, and it just, any bit of support I get just really encourages me to keep on going. I've been doing this, like I said, for about a month now, and it's just been fantastic the whole way, and it's something I want to see through to the end, and something I want to grow upon. So you might be able to hear my dogs in the background. They're just hanging out with me. So thank you guys for watching. As always, spread the word, let your friends know, tell them we got big stuff coming up, and just tell them that the Mizzy Nation is the best place to be. The best place to be. Just an awesome spot. Really just an awesome spot. If you haven't caught up on the series yet, go ahead and catch up on the series, or any of the series that you guys are watching. I got a few series, and I have also some just fun videos I've put in there. That's kind of how I do it. I have a series video and then just an extra video there. So watch those videos, guys. The weekend's coming up. I know school's in the week, you got work, but the weekend's coming up. You're gonna have some time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some awesome fresh content. Enjoy it. That's what it's there for. So until next episode, we will see you guys next time.